This is a previous question, which is what is the value of root of minus I where I equal to -1, and this must be represented in terms of plus or minus of I minus I by root 2, or it is plus or minus of I plus root 2 I plus 1 by root 2. These are the options it has been given, and this is a previous year question which was asked in 2013 civil services exam. Now here we are given that I equal to minus 1 square root. That means I is a complex number. And also you need to understand one thing. There is a theorem which is called as de Moivre theorem. Now this theorem is used in order to solve many of the problems in the complex number. It states that if at all there is a complex number, it can be represented in the form of cos theta plus I sin theta. This is the representation of the complex number, and if this complex number to the power of n is given, then it can be represented as cos n theta plus I sin of n theta. Now we'll be using this de Moivre theorem in order to solve this problem. We have been given I is equals to -1 square root. Now I can be represented as cos 90 degree plus I sin of 90 degree. We know cos 90 is 0 and sin 90 is 1, so this is 0 plus I into 1, so I equal to I. So this is like cos of pi by 2 plus I sin of pi by 2, right? Now we are asked to find out the value of root of minus I, which is equals to root of -1 multiplied by root of I. So which is equals to this value. We know that this value is I, and this is cos pi by 2 plus I sin of pi by 2 whole of square root. So this is 1 by 2. Now if we take this here according to de Moivre theorem, so we will be getting I into cos of pi by 4 plus I sin of pi by 4. So is that right? Now we know that cos 45 is equals to 1 by root 2. So this is 1 by root 2 plus I into 1 by root 2, right? And when we are taking the square root, we will be getting plus or minus. So this will be plus or minus of I minus 1 by root 2. So I into I is I square. I square is -1. So this can also be written 1 minus I. So this was one of the options. So this is the proof.